Alright. But what 20 on the 22nd, right? Because when I meant delaying, I just meant, oh, you'll get it at a later time. Not yeah. That's fine with me. Because then we have more options. Yeah.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit, the center fielder, Cameron Maben.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because you'll have more money to work with and whatever. It's kind of like me with the phone, where I got the phone case,
First pitch,
and I was like, that's good. I thought about it. I'm like, because I get paid weekly, and you get paid bi-weekly or whatever, once every 2 weeks. It's like, yeah. 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 Because of the way it shakes out with the weeks and everything. Meanwhile, me... Yeah. Okay. Because, like, with me, like, even this week, right, I'm going to have $6 tomorrow. I know that for a fact. Like, $6 or $5. Because I paid a credit card company $25, and there's a $6 fee for being under $100 in TD Bank, in where I live. So it's like, that's not great, but $6, but I get paid on Tuesday $40. So, you know, it's like one of those things where it's like, ah, that sucks, but it's only going to be bad for one day, which I've pretty much written off anyways.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I gotta go to my parents' house tomorrow, pick up freaking mail. Shit. Yeah. Yeah.
No, he's safe.
Yeah, plus, like, I mean, I know, like, it's weird, but if something happens, we have more access to better tools, believe me. Yeah. Like, cause, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know what, to be honest with you, I would look at some other big box stores, see if they got anything going on, you know, just cause, you know.
Leading off for the Orioles, the first baseman, Travis Leroy.
1-0.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just thinking though, like, if you looked at like Target or anything like that, you might find one for cheaper. But yeah. Yeah, and I was just saying Target as an example. To be honest with you, when I looked at them, their bikes were crap too. I was like, this is all they got? Like, yeah. No, I get it. I was just saying, like, you know, I don't know. I'm not, yeah, it suits you, but, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and the one thing I gotta say is, well, I like getting bikes used. Like, I get that it's not like a good option all the time, because that's a hassle. You know what I mean? To do that, like, you know, like, because very rarely do you get the guy that I got where it was like, you know, a really nice guy that likes to collect bikes, knows what he's talking about, and is willing to, you know, work with you. You know, versus then you get a bunch of guys that just want to sell you the bike and don't give a shit if it works. You know? That's where it gets frustrating. You know, like, oh, you just want to give me the bike because it's broken and you want a quick buck. You know, like, yeah. Like, and the other thing is, like, with bikes is that's nice is you don't pay taxes on them, so that's good. Like, you don't, like, all the things that cars have to deal with, like
I got the count. 0 and 2.
you don't have to deal with sometimes. Like, one of the things I've always kind of thought, and this is because it applies to Uber and stuff, is that because I don't make enough money, and to be honest with you, if I had a car, getting a $4 delivery is kind of like, dude, like, that's pointless. But when you have a bike, you could take those $4 deliveries because you don't have to worry about, you know, gas and taxes, all that stuff you pay for with a car. You know, it becomes kind of moot with a bike, you know. Like, I get it though, if you have a car, then you could do both Uber and Uber Eats. But yeah, I just like feeling proud of my bike. Yeah. But yeah, I get excited, man. I can't wait to ride around with you. Hopefully we get, you know, kind of into some good Uber Eats deliveries where you just ride around with me, because like I was thinking about it, like it'd be less awkward for me to go to some of these areas and have somebody with me, because then people will be less likely to fuck with you. Yeah, or fuck with me. Like today I had some guy come up to me and I'm like, dude, it's a Sunday, man. There's nobody else out here, and you're saying, oh, do you got a minute? I'm like, no, I don't got a minute. Like, why would I give you money? Like, you know, whatever. Had to have been like homeless person or a drunk. And I'm just like, whatever, dude. Like, I ignored him because I was like, I'm trying to cross the street. You can get hit by the car if you want, but I'll cross the street. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. Just let me know what days work for you, because I know you said you're off days, and I get that because you're working like a real job, and I'm not. You know, so like. You don't want to go into work tired. Yeah. I'll try to get some stuff. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna do that because with Uber you can do it anywhere, but they try to give you certain areas to do. Like, not that they dictate like you will do East Hartford or whatever, but you could just tell that they're not like gonna put you out in the boonies and be like, do Uber Eats here. You know, like, you know, but yeah. Manchester would be good. I'm gonna try that on my own, to be honest with you. First, I'm probably gonna, when I get my paycheck for this last week, I'm gonna go to the McDonald's and on Manchester and see what happens with it. I really don't know what day, because like I prefer it to be a day when I'm not doing anything, you know, to be honest. Just like, oh, I'm gonna go over there and try to check it out, make sure it's a viable spot. But you know, a day when I'm not bringing in the mail, so that's a good, you know, day to do it. You know what I mean? Because when I'm bringing in, actually, maybe a day when I do bring in the mail, because that's right in that area. I mean, it's not hard. I don't know. Bring the, yeah, I'm not gonna bring the PlayStation. Yeah. Dude. He's still in Texas. Why? Oh, El Paso. Yeah, he's in Dallas, so he's not there. But yeah, I heard about that. Then I heard about Dayton, and then I heard about all this other crap where it's like, you know,
inside.
Where it's just crazy. It's like, and I'm not saying, I would say this, even Trump said, like, we gotta stop all this hate, which is not like a good thing when the hate-mongering president is trying to tell you to stop all that hate, you know? But yeah, it's like, you know, it's kind of crazy. Even Trump is like tired of it. I hate Trump, so I don't know. Maybe I'm not tired of it. Am I a tomato?
Maybe.
Oh no, he's BSing. I know that. Like it's not. Yeah, but still, like he didn't even say that before. You know, until oh wait a minute, Texas, big Republican state. So yeah, he wants to make sure he gets those little votes in there. Fucking jackass. Yeah. But don't you worry, your Second Amendment is going to be expanded. Like, I mean, that's what I hate is like, like I'm not oblivious. Yes, our president said he'll like stop with all the hate, but literally the guy will do things that promote it. You know, so it's like he should shut his fat mouth and stick with his actions. You know what I mean? And change his actions. You know. Because like my grandfather would say, talk is cheap. You know, and that's very much a grandparent's thing to say. Talk is cheap. Sonny? What? I'll be honest with you, dude. That's funny because today I was watching a video about that. I was like, holy shit, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, yeah. Yeah. Be honest with you, it's like the same thing with the other sports games like Madden and shit, where it's like the best games for Madden came back on PS2.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Oh, I'll play that with you if I come over again, man. We gotta capture that shit, because that was my first basketball game. Yeah, it was great. On the GameCube, no less. No, I don't. Oh, and one. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, when he said the professor, I was like, oh yeah, I know that. Like,
for the Orioles,
like, I remember those things. Like, I used to wake up when I would wake up at 5 in the morning for whatever reason, and I turned on ESPN. They would totally be playing those old NBA jams, and not old NBA jams, but you know, and one. They had the Madden tournament on TV. I was like, damn. That was fun, like you could tell they were just like, I just put it on at 5 a.m. Nobody watches at 5 a.m. But I watched. It was great. Watching these guys like play either street ball, which I've always kind of admired, and then and Madden. I mean, well, duh, I like that. Oh man, those games, those are the good old days, or the bad old days, whatever were days. Yeah.
Ball, that's out.
Yeah. When I was friends with Daryl, he actually had that game and I played it with him. It was really good. But, yeah.
Leading off for the Tigers, the catcher, JT Real Muto.
Yeah. Like, it's like the same thing with Madden. Like, yeah, to be honest with you, same thing with me. Like, I don't like playing the newer sports games because sometimes it's literally just an update so they can get money out of you. Like, NBA is notorious with that. Madden, notorious with that. I'd rather play the older games when they tone down the ads because they can't make much money off it anymore, and then boom, you know, can start playing the actual game. Because like with wrestling and sports, it's not so much about the online stuff, it's about how the game itself, you know. Like when I was watching that video about WWE 2K14, I was like, wow, they did a story editor in that game. That's insane. That's really cool. Yeah, like yeah. Yeah, they were doing
the third baseman, number 13, Freddie Galvin.
Yeah. Like, that's what yeah. Like, and it's the weird, because with football, yeah, they don't, like, do that script stuff where, like WWE does. But, like, in football, if you play a football game, you want the package. You don't want to have guys and glitches and all this shit where it's like, dude, how the fuck is Brady Quinn throwing for 500 yards in a game? A guy that doesn't even, like, play anymore. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, well, then your game sucks. No matter, you know what I mean? But because, like, that's the one things with the new games, like, where it's like, oh, anybody can play and throw and, like, and do all this stuff. Like even with WWE, it should be like the best players are able to do it, but like good players are able to do, you know, come close, and then average players can only dream of it. You know what I mean? Like, but now they make it so, well, anybody, if they have $60 extra can, you know, do it.
Count is 2-1.
It's like, no, that's not how it should be. It's probably Daryl, wasn't it? Yeah, like. Yeah, like. And to be honest with you, I would still, if I still had my PS3, I'd be happier. Because that shit was great, because, like, I mean, I just kind of ran into that problem today. I'm like, shit, I don't want to overheat my PS4. I'll turn it off, wait 15 minutes, and then come back to it. With the PS3, if I still had that, I'd be like, oh, I'll just play my PS3 for an hour and really let it cool down. But now it's like, yeah, I'll let it chill for 15 minutes and then come back to it, you know? But, like, yeah, I would love to have a PS3 because it had the Arkham games. It had all these other good games where I'm just, like, into it. You know, now it's just, like, you know, especially because the PS3 had the right amount of storage. No, I don't. I mean, I like the PS3 because it had the right amount of storage, too, because it would literally, like, take every game. Yeah. Every single game you had, it could play. It could hold. Now it's like, well, we can only play, you know what, put 5 games on a console before we have to get a hard drive. So, you know, stupid technology corporations.
Ball, that's too high.
Yeah. Tomorrow I got so much junk I gotta do.
Ball, down.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of surprised you called me, because like I said, I was like, just you know, like, oh, I'm about to go to bed, or, you know, whatever.
Leading off for Detroit, the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Yeah. No, that's understandable, because like I was saying, you get paid bi-weekly or once every 2 weeks like a normal person. I get paid every week, so when I decide to go buy a new phone, it hurts me less than it hurts you. You know, like, yeah. Because, like, all I have to do is wait till Tuesday and I'll have some money in my account. But, you know, with you, that's like, oh, 2 weeks. I'm not, you know, blowing up a bank account for a bike for 2 weeks. To be honest with you, I wouldn't expect that of you.
Nope.
I wouldn't expect that of anyone, really. To be honest with you, like, oh, I'm gonna blow up my account for that. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'll be on the lookout, to be honest with you, see if I can find something on my own, because I mean, I doubt I'll find something like I used to be able to do, but you know, yeah, I'll let you know if I find something that actually works. Because what I used to do, and this was back when I was a kid and lived with my parents, and this was back when I was like 11 years old, so this is really back in the day. Back where I grew up, and when I grew up, people, man, you could find bikes in the garbage that you just literally had to replace the tires and you were good. So, yeah, I did that. That's why I'm like somewhat good with bike fixing, is I know how to do it. I used to strip them down and paint them. But, yeah. But, yeah, like, I'm just saying, if I ever somehow, for some reason, found one of those, like, bikes, I would totally let you know and be like, yo, this is a good bike if we just get the right tires for it. So, I'm just saying, I doubt we're gonna do that. Yeah, I know. I doubt we're gonna do that, but yeah, if I see it and I could save you a few bucks and let you know, yeah, I'll totally do that. You know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never, like, I mean, if it's $20 versus a couple hundred, you let your friend know. You don't just sit there and go, well, I saw this bike in the garbage. Yeah, I saw this bike in the garbage. It had a good seat, good handlebars. It just needed tires. But I decided to let you blow, you know, $100 or $150 on a bike. You would probably be like, you did what? You know? Like, I'd be like, yeah, it was normal. Yeah. To be honest with you, like, if I found one on my way to my parents' house, I would totally just stop what I was doing and walk it home. Yeah.
The center fielder, number 13.
Count 1-0.
Marco.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a Pokemon. Yeah, that's a Nintendo, like, console. You know, yeah.
Not shortstop.
Yeah, it's like, it's addictive, like, in my way of doing baseball games, right? Like, I could see it the same way. Like, you manage your Pokemon's health, you're like, did I use him too much? Is he low on energy? Oh, let me go to the Poke Center and get that. Yeah, no. Yeah. And it's got just the right amount of action. Like, that's why I'm addicted to the baseball game, to be honest with you, because it's a sports game. I love it, and it has that management aspect to it, like, where it's like, oh, is this guy gonna get hurt if I play him today, or is he, do I, you know, whatever. But stupid me does it, you know? Woo! Right. Management over inconstant, really stupid crap, to be honest with you, because it's like, it's just a game, you dumb fucking bitches, you know? Yeah. Yeah. At least the show had a good ending. Yeah.
Now batting, number 3.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I think that's... Yeah, I mean, but like, it made sense. But still, it's like, Jack can't have happiness. Yeah. Yeah.
Baseman, number 23.
Probably going to kill the creator of the show, right? Yeah. Like, do the typical logical Rachel thing and kill the creator of the show for not writing the ending you want. It's just logical, Ian. You know, nobody gives a fuck about the creators. Looking at you, Joanna. She would say that too, exactly how I just said it. Looking at you, Joanna. Nobody gives a shit about what you want. Oh, you tired, man. You want to go to bed?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's why I thought you were tired. Oh, I saw that one too. Yeah. I always kind of like how Bugs is Superman and Daffy is whoever superhero they can find. You know, Daffy gets no love. Or Batman. Either one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that...
Leading off for Detroit.
Yeah. I don't know if it indicts Batman or just says, you know what? Nobody cares about Batman. Yeah. Because you give, like, I mean, of course you can't change Daffy if he decides to dress up as Batman versus, you know, making Bugs Superman. That's, you know what I mean? Like, it's Looney Tunes. They don't give a shit. Like, they're not DC. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get an emulator.
The left fielder, number 8.
For my phone. Why? Because fuck you, that's why. Like, fuck you. You know.
1-0.
Yeah. That's my favorite quote ever. Why do you want to do this? F you, that's why. And then I could see, like, you know, my inner head, like, you know, the people, not the people in my head, you know, like my inner thought being like, damn it, Bill, nobody loves you, and we're still stuck here wondering what the fuck Joanna's going to do with this next pitch. Fuck you, Bill. That's why. And we're going to strike out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to totally fail at everything. I don't know. Like, that's just, like, I always have that guy, that stupid voice in my head where it's like, why is it Bill and not Joanna or JoJo or something like that? No, it's just Bill.
Rodriguez.
You're just not getting it, Bill. What did we tell you in that meeting? What did we tell you in that office meeting a few weeks ago? You gotta let Joanna do her own shit. Yeah, like, exactly. And it's like, well, Bill sucks. Yeah.
The right fielder, number 9. Brandon.
Yeah, that's the perfect, like, drunk response I've ever seen. Yeah, that is great. I like that. Well, like, Bill, shut up. Yeah, it's like, yeah, because he was drunk. He was like lit, you know.
Nope, that's the ball.
Yeah. I think part of the reason he tolerated that one because he knew they were drunk. He wasn't like, yeah, I'm expecting intelligent thoughts. No, fuck it. Yeah. No, yeah, like there's no way these guys are sober.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Oscar Marquez.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Like, especially like because, you know, like that one moment, yeah, they were drunk, but the other moments they were sober.
2 balls, no strikes.
Have you messed with my lawn like that? I am moving. Like, have you messed with my family like that? I am killing you. You know? Just to be honest, like, if I had like a son and all that, fuck.
That's outside.
And then it's like he drives into the cornfield.
That's outside. Ball 4.
Yeah. Or with him in his basket is even worse. Like, that's... No, his basket, like when he's like, oh, yeah, that was great. But it was also like, damn it, they really just love shitting on him. Oh, yeah, they love giving him every problem.
I love how he went to the bookstore and then there's like, you're getting apple crumbs everywhere, Peggy.
Yeah. Yeah. I like how he's in a bookstore. That's funny though.
JT Real Muto.
Yeah, that was even better. Yeah, like I like how Hank is like, that is stupid, and Bill's crying. Bill's like, that is so beautiful.
Yep, that ball went out.
It's like, yeah, Bill had the most worst divorce in Texas history. You don't see.
That was a great one, I'll be honest with you, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. I would love to see a King of the Hill like continued like 20 years later, because that would be the best way to do it, to show like how the characters have changed versus rebooting it and coming back with a new continuity. That would suck. I would love to see him trying to figure out what the hell's going on with his wife. Like, that would be funny. I mean, like, not because Dale probably already doesn't know or anything like that. It's mostly just, yeah, he already does know, but maybe they should have him confront it. You know, something like that. Like, but I don't know. That's just me. That's just me and my little ideas.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Yeah.
1-0.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of like waiting for tomorrow, to be honest with you right now. I'm like, ooh, shit. It's better than today, hopefully.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I know I got an order today, but I was just like, I biked from Hartford to East Hartford. Not like across the river, which is one thing, like from Hartford to Save-A-Lot, East Hartford, you know, so that's kind of where I was. That's why I was like in that area. So that's good to know. I could do it. Yeah, he did.
Off the plate,
He's trying to form a Christian scam network. Literally. Yeah. Yeah, he was like, oh, I'm going to form this Netflix, like, channel that's going to be all this, like, great stuff and wholesome content. He said that, like, 2 years ago, and he still hasn't produced anything. So it's kind of funny. It's like, motherfucker, like, what are you talking about? You haven't done shit, you know?
Yeah.
Hartman. Yeah, he's a joke. I always kind of laugh because his shows were... Yeah. Yeah, his shows were awesome in that way, you know, like, he wasn't, like, he hasn't done anything good for a while, but still, like, you know, his shows were awesome.
Oh, that's upstairs.
I don't know. I just don't know anymore, Troy, damn it. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I thought about emailing Maria, right? Yeah. I thought about emailing Maria, right? But instead of doing it like an email, because I was watching this show I'd like to watch called Bar Rescue. So I saw sometimes you see people on there and you're like, oh, that looks like someone I know. And then you're like, oh. So I was going to jokingly email Maria saying, I saw you in Mexico getting drunk off your ass, talking to that stranger named Paco. Paco went out and killed 30 men. Well, they should be like, what the fuck are you on? Like, and I'd be like, I'm on Life, Maria. And then, like, I would keep it going too. Like, I'd be like,
The third baseman.
Yeah.
Willie Rodriguez.
He's like, oh, is Becky there? He was like, yeah.
Play ball.
Yeah, and I can see Maria like cracking up with it too, like to be honest with you, because she'd be like, "What?" Like this whole thing has become like a thing in my head, because like knowing her, she'd get that it would be a joke. She wouldn't take it serious. That I'm like, what?
I'm talking about this theory, I mean, seriously.
What?
It was gonna fuck up Trixie, so I don't know why he's just so irritated by this.
Oh yeah,
They fuck up with everybody.
yeah,
Seriously.
yeah, I know.
It's the very odd parent. They're gonna fuck up with everybody. I mean,
Yeah, I've literally seen that. I've seen that guy's videos. He's really good, but like every YouTuber, it's like everything is the worst crime. You know, it's like, bro, like it's the Fairly Odd Parents. They all suck. Yeah, they all fucked it up. You know.
except for Timmy's dad. Timmy's dad's too awesome.
Yeah,
To say he sucks.
yeah, he's too awesome.
Him and Cotton, I can say that. I can say that. Him and Cotton.
Yeah,
He asked me saying, "Oh, what do you think about Sheen?" I was like, "Sheen's all right. Like, he's not somebody like he's kind of a annoying.
yeah,
Not like
yeah. He's a really annoying idiot.
yeah. And he looked like he did have potential. But I don't know.
Inside the show.
Like similar as Cosmo, then you know would have been more twice as like hilarious. Just like, just
All right, I'm gonna stop recording now because why the fuck would I want to record when I lost? But you know, still, I like losing. Yeah. All right, I'll see y'all later in the next video, guys. All right.